You're no good, bitch. You're no good, but I know I need you. I need you in my life.
No bullshit. How to get to the coil packs and spark plugs in your 2002 Ford 5.4 Triton motor. This little stepping stool came in real handy. So here's the tools I needed to use to do the coils. I didn't do spark plugs, I just did the coil packs. It's an 1/8 inch drive ratchet with a couple little short extensions. This one with the knurls in it was nice because you could reach in there and do that, reaching in there. And then a 7mm. I just had this long one, it worked good. For the coil pack, 7mm. A 5/16. You're going to have to take off on the driver's side, you're going to have to take off this triangle bracket that mounts to the power steering reservoir. So that's a 5/16 for these 3 bolts. And then at least on the driver's side, you're also going to want to loosen the fuel rail. Makes it easier to loosen the fuel rail. And then I had a long nose pliers. If the rubber boot comes off the coil pack, you can reach down and grab the rubber boot with that and pop it out of there. And then this also works good for the clips, the connectors on the coil packs and on the injectors. On the coil packs, you just give it a little squeeze like that and you can pull the plug right off. And then on the injectors, go along the sides and give it a little squeeze, you pull the connectors right off. Then the screwdriver, little crappy flathead screwdriver I just took these rubber hoses off just to get them out of the way, just to pry them and get them loose. And the passenger side, I didn't have to loosen anything. I think I just took the PVC valve hose. I don't know. Yeah, I just took the PVC valve hose off on this side and kind of bent it out of the way. But other than that, you could take the fuel rail off if you want, but I didn't have to. There's 2 bolts holding the fuel rail on. You might have to take the fuel rail loose, just loosen it to get to the spark plugs, but I don't think you do. And I didn't have to loosen anything to do the passenger side. And then the driver's side, the secret to the driver's side is taking this bracket off, get it out of the way. And these hoses were in the way. And then I took this breather hose off the brake cylinder, whatever. Power booster for the brakes. And yeah, the secret to this side, it looks intimidating, but once you take this bracket off, the power steering hose reservoir, it just opens it all up, you know, real nice. You want to loosen the fuel rail, and then you want to unplug. Makes it easier just to unplug the injectors, the fuel injectors, get the plugs out of the way. Or if they're in the way, the injector plugs, you can just kind of like turn them out of the way a little bit, you know? So you can get the bolt is right down there for the coil pack. Like these plugs for the injectors might be in the way, and you can twist them a little bit to get them out of the way to get the socket down in there, you know. But yeah, that's it. Loosen, just take any hoses out of the way just to get them out of your way for the rear one so you can get back there, and that's it. I took the breather hose off the powers, whatever that's called, the power booster for the brakes, and then those 2 small rubber hoses go up to there and wherever they go, somewhere. That's it. And yeah, the secret is to get that wherever I put it. Yeah, just get this bracket out of the way. That's the whole secret to making it easy. And then, at least on this side, I had to unplug the injector plugs. Made it easier. That's it. How to get to the coil packs and spark plugs on your 2002 Ford 5.4 Triton. Internal combustion engine. So the reason on the driver's side that you need to loosen the fuel rail is to get to the bolt that holds this third power pack in back here, because this little vacuum thing here is kind of right above. Go focus. It's kind of right above where the bolt is for the power pack. So if you loosen the fuel rail, 2 bolts, then you can get the extension with the socket down in here to get to that bolt. So that's why I had to loosen the fuel rail. The other one all the way in the back was really no problem. It's right there is the bolt. You could see it kind of. Yeah. Just work it with that little 1/8 inch drive ratchet and them short extensions and you'll get it. And then yeah, the other thing to this was, it looks intimidating. You're going like, what the fuck? And then until you pull this off and it just, it opens everything up. Yeah, and then, yeah, I just got like hoses out, like took these little 2 hoses off from down there. You can do it, man, no bullshit. That's how you get to the coil packs on a 2002 Ford 5.4 Triton internal combustion engine. Flip out, man.